the beholder of stories. Have you ever thought of what anyone's story could be? Have you ever wondered why someone is the way they are? Have you ever thought things happen for a reason? Or, I'm so happy I didn't do this. It's like something protected me. Have you ever felt like there was an angel on your shoulder, watching over you and making sure nothing bad happened to you? She stands at the center of an eternal storm of doors. They hover, glide, and swirl around in a chaotic dance. Each of these doors are a gateway to a story, a life, worlds both written and unwritten. She does not walk upon solid ground, nor does she drift aimlessly. Her white feathered wings take her to where she is needed. Fiction and reality glide through her domain, for she is the watcher, the guardian, the angel, the storyteller, the writer, the poet of life. Her eyes, marked by her cross-shaped pupils, see beyond words and vision. Only she knows the truth of every story, every word, the hidden threads that bind them all. But the air was different that day. Thicker, as if the balance had shifted. If angels walk amongst us, then so do the devils, some more obvious, and some hidden under a veil of lies and betrayal, focused on deceiving those who trust and love. She, the angel, the devil. She who had fallen in her own web of lies, her demeanour that could bewitch you, tangling you in her facade and pain. She seemed as though a goddess, a figure cloaked in golden light, her wings so elegant and pure they seemed woven from the very essence of divinity itself. She would be able to deceive anyone, but not her who writes the stories herself. PAWCHI wrote hers too. Sapphira. The devil's eyes were as red as blood, breaking down the pure white walls she had built. With her long purple flowing hair, she stood behind PAWCHI. All the hatred she had built over the years beamed off her like darkness beneath the glittering light. The deception laced throughout her very being. It was all she could do after PAWCHI had doomed her to a fate so cruel. At least, that is what she believed. Before PAWCHI could do anything, before she could close the doors around her, preventing the devil from rewriting stories, a grim smile drew across her face. Then, with a flick of the wrist, Sapphira dooms PAWCHI's worlds, closing the door behind her. The doors shatter, the stories scream a million agonies, and then there is nothing. PAWCHI awakens beneath the soft blush of a pink sky. The air thick with the scent of cherry blossoms, a world where love blooms in the air like drifting petals. A shoujo enemy! But it isn't right. She does not belong here. The sweetness of this world is suffocating her. She was once the beholder, the protector. Now she is the intruder. She does not belong here. This is not her story. She's in pain. The hunger dwelling inside of her, consuming every inch of her body. She is starving. She moves her body before she can even think to stop herself. The soft pink petals twirling in the wind above her darken, curling inward like dying things as she feeds on those who cross her path. Her shadow is spilled around her like ink, the once light green grass now covered in a dark ruby red, the liquid glistening in the golden rays of the sun. Hearts are torn from those she used to swear to always protect, their warmth and memories vanishing into the abyss that has now become her very being. Beneath the tree of first loves and whispered confessions, a monster feasts on those who used to dream. But as she wipes the blood from her lips, something burns in her chest, something beyond the insatiable hunger. Rage. Saphira thought she could banish her, thought she could trap her in a world that used to belong to her, a place where PAWCHI's power would be nothing more than a forgotten whisper. But stories are not so easily erased. PAWCHI has read every tale, seen every ending, and now she will write her own. She lifts her gaze to the sky, cross-shaped pupils narrowing as blood drips from her nails onto the ground. She breathes, voice like ink bleeding across the pages of fate.
You will regret this.